Hey everybody, it's BJ.
And Patrick.
And we're back talking all things real estate.
10 reasons why you should consider retiring in Victoria.
Okay.
So if that's you, and you're thinking about moving to Victoria or retiring to Victoria, then yeah, as BJ was saying, feel free to reach out and we can help you with that. So number 10, Victoria is a safe and peaceful environment.
Okay, yeah. It's generally a pretty safe community, and you know, like you said, it's a sleepy kind of community that way.
Not that Victoria doesn't have its problems. Like we have a homeless and drug problem that's mostly visible downtown.
Downtown, yeah.
Victoria.
Yeah.
But for the most part, the rest of Victoria is quite safe. You know, there's probably, I'm just going to be totally honest, right? There's some spots downtown like I would generally avoid.
Yeah.
It's that simple, right? Mm-hmm. Or if it's late at night, like don't be by yourself maybe, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Number 9, retirement. Maybe I should put this. This Capital Regional District tracks our demographics.
Okay.
So we are about, if we look at Oak Bay, it's like 22%, 21%, 65 and older.
Okay.
And as we get out to the West Shore, we're more like 17%, somewhere around there. I can't remember the exact numbers.
Sure. Yeah.
So give or take, we'll call it 20% senior population. So number 9 is retirement and friendly activities. We are the Garden City.
Yeah.
I'll get to, we talk about weather and, right, we're counting flowers sometimes in February already. So if you enjoy gardening, that's a hobby of yours, this is a great place to be doing that.
Yeah.
We have a lot of social programs. Again, it goes with the mild weather.
Yeah.
Outdoor activities, golf courses. I heard when you retire, you golf.
Golf courses.
I'm not much of a golfer.
They're open year round.
And this is a silly thing. I think it was like a golf, I don't know what society or whatever it might have said. Victoria has the most golf courses. Greater Victoria area has the most golf courses per capita.
Yeah, yes.
Come on, like that's like, can we get enough golf already?
Yeah. And
of course, there's lots of community events.
Yeah.
So
I'll give you an example. Is starting this weekend, all the Christmas craft stuff is starting. So there's some kind of community event basically every weekend from here until Christmas. And out where I live in Machosen, Bilston Farms is out there, and we saw the sign driving by now. From now until Christmas, basically Monday to Sunday, they're open for Christmas something or other every weekend.
Right. So there's a lot of things going on. Number 8. This has a lot to do with Victoria, not just retirement, but if you're into food, culinary delights.
Okay.
We're another one of those places where we have the most amount of restaurants, eateries, cafes per capita. Mm-hmm. Now, Vancouver has more in volume, like you have more choices, more everything, but it's we like
in
to
relation
eat out.
To the population.
Yeah, we're also like the brunch capital.
Yeah.
It makes sense, right? We got the Empress with tea time.
Sure.
High tea. Did you read? We're having a Hawaiian-themed restaurant open up now, too.
Really? Okay.
So there's lots of options out here.
And we did a piece on Corbin.
Ugly Duckling. Yeah.
And they're in Ugly Duckling
Provision.
Is now in Ugly Duckling Provisions. You can see the video about that, which is a past client of mine, Corbin, who I helped them with getting the space and leasing their space and everything for their business in the restaurant. But now they're in the top 30. They're in the top 30 in Canada.
Yeah,
so
that's amazing.
Yeah.
And that's in the heart of Chinatown.
In the heart of Chinatown. So they have a great fusion menu and, great.
Number 7.
Okay.
Diverse housing options. So because we live on an island, we've got waterfront properties, we have old character properties. We call that, they're like an arts and crafts style.
Yeah.
They're like around 100 years old. There's 55 plus communities. I'm not just talking about age restricted buildings, but communities that are based around certain lifestyles, like if it's a golf community, those kind of things.
Okay.
And then number 6, we have a senior friendly community. And I'll tell you, start with healthcare. And healthcare is on the list again, but I'm going to throw this one out. Jubilee is known for its cardiac surgeons in healthcare.
Okay.
You know,
So
as we get older.
That's Jubilee Hospital.
Yeah, sorry, Jubilee Hospital.
Jubilee Hospital.
And there's a lot of senior focus programs, clubs, and support services as well. So we mentioned healthcare. So we have excellent healthcare here on the island and in Victoria, with top-notch medical facilities and services. And of course, this ensures peace of mind and quality during your retirement years. All right, so now we're moving quickly. 4, cultural riches.
Yeah, I can see that right away. It's, we're a very culturally diverse community, the Greater Victoria area.
Yeah, I was looking at, we have art galleries, museums, we have like 3 theaters downtown. I wish we had more. I wish we had, for me, like I'd love to see bigger shows, but we do have them.
Yeah.
And we have festivals.
Sure.
Like there's always something going on.
Yeah.
Right?
And for us too, because we're heading for Christmas now, is all the Christmas stuff that's going on. Like, the Nutcracker's coming. The Royal Winnipeg Ballet, I think, is
it comes every year.
They come every year for the Nutcracker. There's different symphonies happening and things like that, and so.
Yeah, we've taken the McPherson, and I liked musicals. So it's like, what did we see? I think I've seen Pirates of Penzance, like Gilbert and Sullivan's, like 4 times now.
Okay.
Once in Chemainus, and then the other times were here, and it was put on by like St. Michael's University.
Okay.
And then another a troupe of their own, and I can't remember one, maybe. Anyways, so there's a lot.
That's very good.
I don't know.
Yeah.
For me, I like cool stuff like that. Right?
Yeah. I remember seeing at the McPherson 12th night, but it was done in the 60s.
Oh, really?
It was. They did a really, really good job.
Cool.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it. So yeah.
Right. So we have the Royal Theatre, the McPherson, and what's that one in the Fernwood? What do they call that one? Oh, I can't remember. All right. Well, it's easy. We could always look it up.
Yeah.
Right?
Or if you remember, put it in the comments.
Oh yeah.
And that way we'll have it.
That's right, because I'm getting older and I'm forgetting things. Active lifestyle.
Sure. Yeah. I can see that.
I'm from Ontario. We used to hibernate, like, we'd get in the car, warm it up, that kind of thing, and then go to work, come back, and then stay inside where it's warm. If you're into skiing or those kind of things, like you might go outside for here and there, but you kind of hide indoors or you hide in the mall where it's warm.
Yeah.
Here, with our nice weather,
Yeah.
there's so much. I noticed moving here how much more fit people are overall.
Yeah.
How much more active, especially if you're going downtown on any of these paths. If it's in Vic West along the Inner Harbor,
Sure.
or Dallas
Yeah,
Road,
yeah.
or the Breakwater, anywhere like that.
Or the Goose, which runs all
Galloping
over.
Goose. Lots of people still cycle to work.
Yeah.
Almost all year round here.
Yeah.
So, but of course, if you're retired, you're not cycling to work. But it's there.
But you're out enjoying the walk nonetheless.
Yeah, but that just illustrates like how easy. It's easier to go outside and enjoy yourself when it's not
40 below.
40 below.
Yeah.
Yes, I talked about hiking trails, walking paths, and of course, and it's beautiful here. Mm-hmm. Right, as soon as I know, like coming into Banff, like it's the same thing. Just seeing the Rockies out in the distance. Here it was when I first came here. Get off at the airport in Sydney, taking the cab to where I needed to go. I was in the military. And as where is it, Beaver Lake Road, you're sort of cresting over on the highway, and there's the Olympic Mountains.
Yeah.
It's just beautiful here, right?
Yeah.
So that brings us to stunning scenery.
Yeah.
Which we've been talking about.
Right.
And this is the specific one. The city's committed to green spaces.
Yeah. All of the communities are, I think. That's not.
We're very environmentally conscious overall.
Yeah.
And it's important to the people that are in the Greater Victoria area.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of focus from all the municipalities to preserve and gain more green spaces.
Yeah.
Which of course that helps out with anywhere that you live in the Greater Victoria. Is there a park accessible? Is there trails accessible?
Sure.
And none of those are too far away at any given time.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Number one reason, we've been kind of saying it over and over again, it's the mild climate.
Yeah, that's a big one, right?
If you want to avoid the extreme swings in temperature, Ontario was like, it was like humid, hot, sweaty. I love that weather. Mm-hmm. Not everybody likes that. Here it's a little bit less.
Yeah.
And it's not freezing cold.
Yeah. Yeah. Mind you,
It's a bit wet.
I think the one thing I would add to that is it's a little bit different seasonally. Like probably because I grew up in it, growing up in Edmonton, I really enjoy snow at Christmas, for example.
It feels like Christmas when it snows.
Yeah. Right? And it stays for a little bit. And of course, in Edmonton, it can snow in October and the snow can be there until June. Yeah, in worst case scenario, that's not normal. But the point is, it's still nice to have that seasonal snowfall. And, my daughter loves it when it snows because it lasts for about 3 days. And the day it snows is a snow day for school. And
that's the funny thing about Victoria, right? If it does snow, like employers, like everybody kind of understands a little bit. They're way more lenient on, there's 3 inches of snow on the ground. Like, if you're late or can't make it to work,
right,
then nobody seems to really be bothered by it.
Or even if it's just snowing.
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to shut down the school today.
Yeah.
That one day, remember that one day last year that it's snowing, so they closed down the school, and by noon, the snow is gone.
I know, send them to school.
But it's wonderful. I got to say, the beautiful weather. Everything's still green outside. There's still.
And we're in November.
Yeah.
Yeah. The only thing the first winter I spent here was like 1998. Now, okay, it's been a while, right? And it was like a record season of rain, like continuous rain.
Yeah.
And it was a little bit to adjust to, but like I was excited. Like it was still like a honeymoon phase. It was new to me. I'm going to stay here on a longer contract period, and I don't know. I still enjoyed it. I was in the Navy, right? So I just put a ball cap on. As long as my face is dry, I just keep going.
Right.
So none of that bothered me.
Yeah.
Except for it's dark and it's gloomy.
Yes.
Right. We're in the prairies. Like it might be minus 40, but it'd be sunny.
Yeah. I mean, it still gets dark. Daylight savings is what it is as far as
that's everywhere.
Messing around with that. But and I think the other thing that you get used to here is with the talking about gloomy is because you don't see as much sky as if you're on the prairies, for example.
Right, because it's like all sky out there.
Depending on where you are.
That's a good point because where you got mountains around.
Mountains,
it's not flat here.
Mountains, trees, the Malahat and so forth behind us.
Right, because if you're on the wrong side of the Malahat, then your sunsets are even earlier.
Right.
Yeah. So if you're thinking about moving to Victoria and retiring to Victoria, you feel free to contact us. We'd be happy to help you with any questions. And of course, if you're looking at purchasing real estate before you retire or as you retire here, then we can help you with that as well. And we have our information in the description below. And if we left something out, something you love about Victoria but we didn't mention, put that in the
please
comments.
Put it in the comments
below.
Yeah, we'd love to see that. So
absolutely.
Yeah. Thank you for joining us. Again, please, if you haven't, take a minute and subscribe. And we'll see you next time.
Catch you in the next video. Thanks for watching.